Soul Commander here, and thank you for joining me today, everybody. We're just so happy to have you here on the channel. Be sure to subscribe to the channel, too, if you haven't done so already. We always got new videos coming out every week, and we just want to make sure that you also look down in the video description every time you take a look at the videos, too, because you might find some more information down there, including sometimes codes to get products for a discount. Not always, but sometimes. You just never know. So be sure to check the video description at all times when you get done watching the video. You can also find the link for the product there too. Today we're looking at something that is by a company called Littleadd. And we're going to do an unboxing because I have not taken a look at this product as of yet. So I'm just going to cut this here very carefully, without cutting my fingers or anything else, and get this started. Actually, what it is, I might as well just tell you guys, because you're going to find out, anyway, or you probably already know because you looked at the video description, right? Yeah, that makes sense. So yes, this is a hidden camera, is what it is, and it's designed to look like a smoke detector. So that's going to be rather interesting. From what I understand, there's no lights on this thing or anything like that, with the exception of, I guess, a low battery light to give it away. So that's a good thing, I guess. And it supposedly, if we can figure out how to take this out of the box, maybe it's one of these magnetic boxes. Ah, it is. I like those. So it comes in nice packaging. Yeah, magnetic box. So here we go. Very nice packaging. Of course, you get to see... Are you kidding me? It's in another box. Oh, okay, it is. It's in another box. Well, we'll get to that in a second. Looking down in here. Nice. I like the packaging. Nice foam. Ah, and it comes with an SD card. Comes with a micro SD card. Oh, I bet it's probably not a very big micro SD card. I'll have to take a look at it here. I can't even see. It's very small print. USB cable, charging cable, I presume. Comes with screws for mounting and some anchors. And it comes with a little remote. So there we go. Cool. Let's take a look at the manual. I want to see how big the print is. Ah, very nice. Very nice. Very readable. Easy to read. Nice size print. Got some photos there. It's in English. I don't know how well it's printed in English. From what I'm scanning here, it looks to be pretty good. I don't see anything that's misprinted or anything like that, so that's a big plus. Sometimes with some of these Chinese products you get words in there that don't make sense, but yeah, it's completely English only manual. Nice. So you don't have to worry about, oh, where's the English? Oh, no, that's Japanese. Oh, nope, that's German. Nope, I need English, and it's all English. So nice. Not that English is superior by no means. It's just that I can't read those other languages. And so let's just take a look at the device now real quick. And it comes in nice packaging. I'm really impressed so far with the packaging here. And oh my goodness, even inside the box, we have some nice packaging material to keep it nice. So they did a very good job at packaging this. So here we have the unit. Looks like a smoke detector. Kind of a fake looking button there, though. I don't know. And this here, kind of fake. Not too bad, I suppose. Okay, you got a plate here. I guess this probably... How does this work? Does this I probably should read the instructions first before I break something, but I'm sure that this comes apart somehow. But yeah, I should probably read the instructions first before I break anything, but yeah. And we'll go through the phase here of testing it and see how it works and all that good stuff. All right, cool. Okay, so I read through the manual, and the back of it, as you can see, is already off because it's very simple to take off. It just twists off. I've already got the back mounted, so that's why you don't see the back, because I'm getting ready to test this here for you guys as well. Now, one thing I noticed that I don't really care for and they could improve on is the battery falls out. If you turn this upside down, the battery will just kind of fall out of there. It's glued in, but in this case, the glue is not holding. It's hot glue, and yeah, it's not holding there. So that's not too cool, but it's definitely not, you know, a problem per se. I mean, it will stay in there. You just need to be a little extra careful, you know, when you're doing this, and when you're taking it out and whatnot. So yeah, it does stay in. It just, they could have designed it better without using hot glue, right? So anyway, I wanted to point that little thing out there to you, because you might open it up and all of a sudden your battery falls out and there it is hanging. Okay, so if we take a look at the side of this, this is cut out here because your USB cord can be plugged in right through here into the slot right there. There is a switch right there that you need to turn on, and then right below the USB, if you can see that there is a slot. And that is where we're going to put the SD card. So I'm just going to go ahead and insert it now. You do get a little adapter in here too. You can run this recording device, this camera, right off of the device itself when you are playing back the videos on your computer or you're looking at them. Or you can, you know, take the little SD card out, put it in here, and then, you know, put it in your laptop or whatever you have. As that's an adapter, of course, for it. So in case you need one of those. Now, the manual says to put the little golden fingers on the SD card facing outwards. Okay, so we're going to place the little golden fingers, just like it said, outwards. And it's a little hard to get in here if you have big fingers, but it's definitely possible. There it sits in there like that. And you should just push it in. Hear it click, let go, and it is in. And then just turn this on, and you're ready to go. Now, I wanted to point out something that in the manual, your remote looks a little bit different than what your manual is. Now, yours in some cases may look the same, but in mine, the remote is a little different than the manual. I wanted to kind of go over some of the things here, you guys, so you kind of get an idea what this this camera will be able to do for you. Now, it says it takes about 5 to 6 hours to charge. In my case, it took 7 hours to charge up this battery with the included USB cable. Of course, they don't give you an adapter, so you have to use the or wait a second, they do give you an adapter. No, they do not. That's right, they do not. I did not have an adapter. So you have to have your own adapter or a USB device to plug this into. But yeah, so anyway, took about 7 hours to charge, longer than what I thought. Once it gets charged, you know, then you're ready to go. So just to let you know too, when the power is weak on this, you're not going to get a very long indication of that. You're going to get a blue light that will blink for about 10 seconds, and then the camera is going to turn off, okay? And if the camera is recording at the time, the file will be saved automatically. So that's a good thing if the battery happens to run out. It will save the file for you so you won't lose that particular video. So that's a good thing. Some of the other things I wanted you guys to know about is, of course, I told you have to slide the switch to power it on first. Then the blue light will be coming on the camera when you do that. I can demonstrate here now since it's charged up. We turned it on, and there's the blue light blinking. That means it's on and ready to go. If there's no operations on the camera, that is, if you don't do anything with it for 2 minutes with the remote, to set it to start recording or doing anything like that, it will go off. It's going to turn off, okay? So you can also, turn this off with the power button on the remote. That's this top button up here. You can, turn the device off that way as well. And you can turn it back on with the remote as well. As long as you have this switch first turned on in the back, you can power it on and power it off. So that's a nice feature. If you need to reset this, you simply slide the switch on the back to off and then back to on. And that's if, the camera is giving you problems. So that's your reset switch. Turn it off, turn it back on, and that's how you reset it. If you want to record video, to start recording, all you do is you press the video button on the remote. So we'll take a look at the remote here a second, if it can focus. There's your video button, okay? So you press that, it'll start recording. You press it again, and it will turn back off. The blue light's going to blink about 3 times, and then it's going to turn off too. That gives you an indication that, it's recording, okay? And like I said, if you want to stop recording, just press that video button again, and the blue light turns on, and it'll automatically save the file for you, and it'll go back to the standby mode. So if you want to take a photo, this also takes photos. Your photo button's right there, and that's very simple to do. Just press the photo button, the blue light flashes once, and then it will take and save the photo for you. Okay, now if you want to set this up for motion detection, which I am sure you probably want to do, that's what most people are going to do. You power on the camera, like I showed you on the switch, turn the switch on, and the motion detection standby mode, to do that, you press the motion detection video recording button. And that one is with the little guy standing there, okay, in front of the video camera. That's the one that you press to turn that on. And then what happens when a movement, the blue light will go off when you do that. And then the camera goes into the motion detection standby mode. And then when a movement is detected by the camera will start capturing the video, and it will save the video every 3 minutes. Now, if there's no movement at all detected during the time, the camera will go back to motion detection standby mode. If you want to stop recording for motion detection, just press the motion detection video recording button again. The blue light turns on, and it will go back into the standby mode as well. Now, this can also record sound. If you just want to record sound, and that is the little button right there. That is your sound button, okay? And the way to do that is you just press the button. The blue light will blink twice, then disappear, and it will start recording. If you want to stop, you press the button again. The blue light will turn on, and it will go back to standby mode. Now, if you want to view what you've recorded on this, it's really simple to do. You power off the camera on the back here. You power it off, and then you connect the camera to your computer with the USB cable that they supply to you, and you just plug it right back in there in that slot, and then plug it into a USB port there on your computer, and you will see the U-Disc up here. You click on that to open it up, and you'll find what you have recorded inside of there. You can also remove that micro SD card, like I said, too, if you want, and then you can use a card reader to connect it to your computer that way as well. Now, one other feature this thing does, it can act as a webcam. I don't plan on testing that. So you guys will have to let me know how that works in the comments below. Be sure to subscribe to my channel and like the video if you like it. Leave a comment. Anything else you can think of that maybe I didn't cover, leave a comment. But yeah, let me know how the webcam works on this, because that's one thing I'm not going to test. I don't get into doing much webcamming. I won't be doing that. But you can use it as a webcam. What you do is you connect the camera to your computer with the USB cable, and it'll go into the U-disc mode. You press the power button, and on the remote. That's the button on the top up here. And that will take you into the webcam mode. Okay, so then you can use it for live chats and whatnot. And you press the power button again, and it'll go back into the U-disc mode. So that's how you use it as a webcam. And just to cover everything again here on this camera, it's got 78-degree angle of view. The image sensor is a quarter CMOS. The video resolution is 1920 by 1080. It gets about 30 frames per second, and it records in AVI format. Okay, and they say the charging time is about 5 to 6 hours. My first charge was 7, like I was saying. It does support Windows XP or later, and the Mac operating systems as well. And it does come with an 8 gigabyte SD card. It's a very, very tiny 8 GB on there. You can barely read it. And but it is an 8 gigabyte card. It will support up to a 32 gigabyte card. And that USB cable too, I measured it. It's 47.5 inches long that they give to you on that. So what we're going to do now is test it, and I will be showing you what the video looks like. Test out the audio on this. Does it work? Can you see me very well? This is on motion detection. Now we're going to turn that off. So there you have it. You just saw the actual recording and video of the device. That was set on motion detection, so as soon as it detected motion, it started recording. I did want to point out that the date and time was not accurate because I did not set up the text file as you can do. If you look in the manual, it will tell you how to do that if you're interested in making sure that the date and time are accurate, and you can create a text file on the SD card for that. Not a bad product all in all. I wish it was an actual smoke detector too, so that it would have an extra feature there, but you know, you can't have everything, and of course that would probably make the price go quite a bit higher too. So give me a thumbs up if you like the video, and please subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment too. Be sure to see the description of the product as well to check for promos and all that sort of thing too. This has been Soul Commander saying take care of yourself and be good to each other, and take care.